Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, it is Monday morning. I hope you had a great weekend. I done a lot of stuff with the family at the weekend, so that was great, just chilling out. But we're back on the Nissan Leaf today. And I'm going to get this over for its MOT. So we're going to see how that goes with the MOT. We've still got a lot of cleaning. But before we take it for the MOT, we have got to get those brake pads changed on the front. I've just ordered them. They're on their way. So we need to do that. I also ordered a set of plates. Even though there's only one missing, I'm going to replace both of them on the back and the front because the original ones come with little green strips on the number plates. I've never really had a sort of, a good... Yeah, I don't really like those. So I'm going to change them completely for just normal number plates without the green, electricity green strip on the side, on the end of them. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, let's get set up. Let's get these brake pads, get the wheels off, get the pads all out, get them ready for the new ones, and then we're going to replace for the new ones. I'm going to show you the condition of those old ones. They're quite low, and I don't want a problem with the MOT. So, let's get set up. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, just want to quickly cut in there. Done the number plate, as you can see. So, yeah, it's the green part that I'm talking about that goes on the ends of these electric cars. I just sort of got a basic plate, both back and front. I'm going to remove the back one because that has got the green left on it. But, yeah, I want to show you these pads quickly. So, I've stripped it all down. Pretty normal standard thing because it's a Nissan Leaf. There's no sort of real difference in it. But yeah, that's the pads that are left. Don't get me wrong. There's, there's still a little bit of life left in them, but they're all over the place. A little bit sort of uneven. I think the back one was a little bit more than the front one. Yeah, you can see, look. So possibly could have got away with a bit more on that. But, yeah, I just thought, let's just switch it out, switch them out and put some nice new pads on this one. So, yeah, especially going into the MOT. Had to pull out some of the brake fluid. You can see it there because when the brake fluid was quite full right up, and I thought, as soon as you start compressing this caliper, to fit around the new pads. As soon as you start pressing that together, it pushes it up into here and it would have overflown on the top. So I had to remove some of that. And I think I've got to still remove some more because that's only on this side. As soon as I start working on this side and start pushing that as well, it's going to force it up even further. So yeah, that's why I had to do that. I just want to quickly explain that, really. So what someone's probably done, instead of checking to see if the pads needed to be changed, they've just topped up the fluid because obviously once that caliper starts coming out and the pads start getting smaller, the fluid goes down into the bottle, and then someone's looked at that and thought, well, that's a bit low. Let's top that up. But in really... It's the brake pads that are causing that to go low, if you know what I mean. But yeah, we'll put the new pads on. Once we've done that, I'll check the fluid, press the brake pedal a few times, then check the fluid to make sure that it's in the correct position, its maximum position, and not any more than its max. So yeah, the other thing as well, guys, I'm still waiting for these pads to turn up, I've got to be honest. So I think whilst we're waiting, let's go back to the door that we did on Friday, because as rightly a couple of you were saying in the comments, I did forget to put the plastic in. So plastic membrane, whatever that does, I forgot to put it on. So let's take the door card off now whilst we wait for the pads to turn up. Get this off, get that on, get it back on, get it back together. Just want to show you me doing that. And then hopefully the pads will be here. So yeah, let's crack on with that for now. Right, okay, guys, brake pads all been done, so that's good. I don't necessarily think it was going to like become a problem with the MOT, but they just look a bit low to me, and they are probably some of them are sort of more than halfway down. But yeah, at least I know now, because sometimes I do go uneven. But at least I know that it's got a nice new set of brake pads on the front. There's not a great deal more to do. I've got to be honest on this one. It's kind of there. I've just done the MOT checks with all the lights and the bulbs and everything that works on the back and the front. The fluid I've just topped up the washer fluid. Started using that. As you can see, it's just come out the bottom there, but that's because I was using it and it's supposed to do that. With the brake pads themselves, I've changed both sides and then pushed the brake pedal a few times to bring in the pads to where they should be. And it was very, very slightly under that line. So I just put a little bit more in it just to bring it up a little bit above that line. So yeah, I'm happy now that that's in the correct position for that fluid. Yeah, that is it. We are now ready. I'm ready for the MOT on this one, and we're going to see how it goes. But yeah, it'd be interesting as well because this is actually the first drive of this car. I've not driven this car before yet, so I'm hoping, well, this will give me any indication of, you know, how smooth it drives. Do we need to do anything else? That should stop now. That bleeping was gone since I've had this car. It just keeps going, but now we've done the door, it stops. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to driving this. That way, is it? No, that way, that's it. So I'm just doing my mirrors, that's all, sorry. That one's filthy, that mirror. I've got to clean that. I'll do that in a second. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's got heated seats as well, this one, remember? Not that I'm going to need them today, because it's really hot out there again. But yeah, it'll be a nice, nice to sort of actually take it out now and just drive it on the road. It is, I've already taxed it. It was 20 quid, £20 to tax this. And I've got, as you can see, I've got 90% charge there. It's given me 74 miles on 90%. That's always a little bit different as well. So if I take it out of eco mode as well, which is just there like that, it drops it to 70. But, you know, if you drive these things sensibly, you will get more miles out of it. Yeah, you just have to drive it around like like your old granny would. Just no sort of booting it, no sort of issues like that at all. Just drive it around sensibly and you will get the benefit from this car. And we're going to see if it will pass. Bring you out, that's it. We're going to see if it's going to pass the MOT today. Hopefully it will. But yeah, when I get back, guys, I'm going to show you the results. And then we're going to crack on with the cleaning. Any problems with it, we're going to have to do it. Any advisories, we're going to do it. But yeah, let's see what happens. So bear with me for now. And I'll see you in a bit. Right, okay, guys, I am back with the Nissan Leaf from the MOT Centre. Let me show you the results. So, there we go. All passed with no advisories. But he did say that the rear pads, even though we've done the front pads, the rear pads are quite low. They're getting close to the advisory point. Not there yet, but getting close. So I said, all right, listen, I'm going to bring the car back. I'm going to stick it on the ramp. I'm going to order the pads. We're just going to put the rears, new rear ones as well. And then that way it is done back and front. And then we can forget about it. He did mention about the discs. He said there isn't a lip on the discs, back or front, but obviously because it's been in an auction, it's been sitting around, there's a little bit of rust that's gathered on the discs, because that's what happens when they're sitting around at the auction. They just, they accumulate some rusting around the discs, and it ain't been driven. It's not been on the road, so he did mention that as well. I said, yeah, what I'll do is I'll probably just clean them up, have a good clean up. Now I've got a bit more time. I wasn't rushing to get it through for the MOT. I've got a bit more time. We can actually now do a little bit of cleaning on the discs and then change the pads as well. So let's get set up. I'll get it on the ramp. Let's get the rear's done first. We'll get the wheels off. We'll clean up the disc, get the pads off, ready to get the new ones back on. They're on their way, so we'll do that as well. So yeah, let's start with the rear, and then I'll just whip off the front wheels as well whilst we've got it around that way, and give the discs a good brushing over. So yeah, let's do this. But good news, guys, about the MOT. No advisories. Good news about that. So let's crack on. Right, okay, so guys, that is both sides all stripped down, ready to receive the new brake pads at the back here. I did actually remove the actual discs, give it a good clean behind, give it a clean with some brake cleaner as well in there. Just make sure that nothing was touching, hitting, scraping, scratching. And yeah, it's all good. I have got this clamp on this caliper just here, because if you remove this one and then push it back with the tool and you don't hold it there, if you go to the other side and start pushing that one, it pushes this one this way, so it pushes it the opposite way. So you have to hold it on one side while you go to the other side and do that one as well. But I want to show you the actual pads, because I've got to be honest, when I done the front ones, I did think the front ones, yeah, they were getting a little bit low. And I looked at the rear ones. I thought, nah, I think they're all right, the rear ones. But he obviously, I don't know if he's seen something that I didn't, but there's still quite a lot. There's still quite a lot on that there. This one's a little bit less, but I kind of see what he's saying. It's getting close to the advisory point on these pads. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of doing it, because I don't want an advisory in it. They would have been all right, and they did pass without any advisories, because they're still quite chunky. So yeah, I don't know. Sometimes like that one's quite low, so it seemed to be unevenly wearing for some point. So yeah, I suppose that one's quite low compared to that one, you know. So yeah, all right. I kind of get what he's saying then. I think that was at the back. This one was at the front. So I obviously assumed, looking at this one here, I thought, oh, do you know what? There's loads left on that. We'd be all right. But didn't realise about the one on the back. So yeah, we'll change them over, and then at least then obviously there's a new set of front and back brake pads on this car as well. And yeah, I stripped it all down, cleaned it all up, and then just made sure that nothing was sort of hitting or grinding, you know, because obviously you don't want anything sort of making any noise, especially an electric car. With an electric car, you hear absolutely everything, because the engine's not drowning out the sound, so you hear everything. But yeah, you know, we've done it. So I'm just waiting for the pads to turn up, guys. Once they turn up, we'll get cracking, get the pads on both sides, get it all back together, and then I'm going to take the front wheels off as well, just give those a good clean up. But yeah, bear with me for now, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, okay, so guys, there we go. Brake pads done on the rear. And yeah, just serviced up the old discs there, took them off, cleaned up behind as well, just give it a nice clean service on there. So yeah, but I don't particularly think they needed to be changed, but yeah. Still got a little bit more on them, but you know, it is what it is. I said to him, you know, he said that there was close to an advisory limit, and I thought, sod it, just put some new ones on there. So yeah, there we go. I did do let me just put this down a little bit so I can show you. So as I was doing the rears, I was checking the fluid here. It's just above it. That is just above it. But as soon as I press the brake pedal, because obviously I've got to now push the brake pedal, because I haven't done it yet. Let me just show you. So if I just pump that brake pedal, like that, it should go down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So now you can see it's bang on the line there, look. So yeah, that is that done. So all we've got to do now is give it a good clean on the outside. I still want to go over, I want to mop the whole car to make it really shine and pop. But it just needs a good clean, really. It's a little bit dirty, a little bit dusty. But for now, we're done. Still got to do the inside. Still really dirty and dusty and horrible. Still needs hoovering. But for now, we're done. I've run out of time today. So that's going to be the end of today's video, guys. Don't forget, like, share and subscribe. Drop me a comment down below. Give the video a thumbs up. And I'll see you soon in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.